So today I will show you how to edit some photos in your iPhone or your iPad using the Lightroom and Photoshop Fix apps. These I think are free. It's been a long time since I've had these, but they used to be free with limited options and limited things you could do with them. I think it's $4.99 a month for the whole suite of apps. So what you're going to do is you're going to upload your photos and you'll click on the app. Here's some pictures of some bears I took, and some of these have been edited, some of them have not. Use the pencil, it's a bit easier, and it's kind of difficult holding this with one hand. So as you can see here, the bear is a little bit dark, and I got a big glare from the, let me turn this, big glare. So one of the easiest ways to do this is, and these come right off my real camera, so it's a Canon 80D crop sensor camera, is to use the auto button and see how that tunes it. And so now you can see that pushing the auto button has changed it quite a bit. And you can push your finger in there and hold it down, the before and the after. And then over here on the side, the controls. So you can click on the light. And you can see what it did. It changed the exposure some, the contrast, reduced the highlights, reduced the shadows, increased the whites, and then changed the blacks. So you can change these on your own. If you don't like it, you can slide it over. And it's overexposed. Now it's even too far underexposed. If you don't like what you did, you can always click the go back button. Whoops. Click the go back button and it'll reset it to what it had. So on this one, it looks pretty good. I think I will decrease the blacks just a little bit here and just change the fur, because it does sometimes give it a bluish tinge. Color, you can change your saturation, change your saturation, so that's obviously too much, or you can almost make it a black and white. Don't like to mess with the saturation too much, because it can just change the colors, make it too orange or make the sky too bright. So leave that there. Effects, click on the effects. You have texture, clarity, dehaze. The dehaze will take some haze out of your picture. I like to give it a little bit of dehaze, not a lot, 10 to 12, and that'll just take, it works good on landscape photos too. It'll darken the sky for you a little bit. And then also up here under light, highlights is a good one to darken the sky or take a blown out like the sun. If it's too bright, it'll take it out with the whites. And then since we want as much detail as we can in this bear's face, we're going to increase the sharpening. So we'll increase the sharpening, and that'll just sharpen up the detail in the nose and the eyeballs. And you can do noise reduction. Noise reduction is over here. And what that does is it kind of smooths things out. This is hard, but it also reduces detail. So if we slide the noise reduction all the way up, it takes a bunch of the detail out of the back fur over here and it makes it a lot of really smooth. So I don't like to mess with the noise reduction a lot. It's really good for some edgy clouds. You can make them more like pillows if you want to do that. So then the next thing I would do to this one is crop it. And that's going to be this button here. And then that will let you change the perspective. So if we're doing rule of thirds, we're probably going to get rid of that other bear right there. And then his nose is going to be right about on that square. So he's right in the 1/3 section of it. The other thing is now is you can go click done on that. Okay, so I don't like some of this stuff in his fur. This here is white, so that'll stay. But we'll go up here and we'll click this button there, and it'll say edit in. Edit in. maximum available. And it'll give you your options. And let's see if I can fix this. So in Photoshop Fix, which is the other one, we'll go to the healing. And then this will just bring it right up in Photoshop Fix. And down here you have some options. You have Spot Heal, Clone Stamp, and Fix Red Eye. But what we're gonna do is Spot Heal. And on this side over here is, you can click on it, you can change the size difference of the spot you're gonna heal. So now, I'm just going to paint over that dirt or that little piece of grass I didn't like there and get rid of these other ones. And then we can zoom in on his face, and the little algorithm knows what to do to fix it. So you can see he's got a little bit on his nose, a little bit there in his nose, and the rest of this is kind of water. Let's see, let's get rid of this. I'll zoom that back out. His face is a lot more cleaned up, but I'd like to get rid of a few of these spots over here. The problem with these bears in the spring is they get all this dead grass stuck in their fur. Their fur's all long. And then, so it just makes it a little bit better, cleaner of a picture. Got some matted hair here, probably from being in hibernation all winter. Spot on the nose. We'll get rid of that spot on the nose. So now, oop, how did I miss this? That spot there, that tree bud there. Okay, now we zoom back out, click save and return to Lightroom. I'll go right back. Then it will give you, it'll be two of them. So now that's the original one we worked on. This is the one with the stuff missing from it. And now you can see that it's all gone. I'll leave some of the stuff in it like that, because it is kind of natural. And then we'll click on this. And as long as you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can share it to your iPhone or iPad. You can save it to your camera roll. I usually just Bluetooth and maximum available and save it to my iPhone. And there it goes. Sent to my iPhone. And we're all done.